little bit about the charity that you're going to run here tonight?
Yes, we've been running this charity do now this is our 5th year. It's been very, very successful, and it's all the money goes straight into charity. There's nobody gets any money out of this at all. It's purely our committee. We have a good committee, and we all do the work together, and all monies goes to the hospitals in Ireland, and we have a school out in Kenya where we support the school and the children.
Rita, how did you come around to the idea of the charity?
A very good question. I never thought that I would do charity now. I always felt that I probably do charity when I get old and have a little bit more time on my hands. When Oliver Brady got cancer, the whole company, myself, my family, we were very down. And as he was getting better, Oliver came to me and said, Rita, I think we should give back to the people who are unfortunate and are needy in this world. And that was the start of it.
So basically, Oliver gave you the idea, and with your business head?
Well, it's not all about enterprising, you know, it's all about people. It's all about giving from your heart to the people. And this can only happen when you have very loyal donors, sponsors, and who believe in you that what you're doing is exactly what we say.
And how long is this charity running?
The charity's running now 4 years. We started it 4 years ago. I ran into a lot of bad health, and then I started to think, after the doctors looked after me and so on, I started to think, what could I do to put a little bit back in for what they gave me? Because at that stage I wasn't expected to live, but here I am to tell the story, and that's what started it. So we got together and we started. We've raised up until now, we've raised, at this minute in time talking to you, it's 482,000 we've raised, and we've donated 2 machines to the Mater Hospital and supported St. Luke's for cancer, breast cancer, and built the school, and we did another school down in Nigeria as well.
We've supported many schools in Kenya, where we the first fundraiser raised us 76,000. We gave it to the SMA missionary, and they built up water holes, boreholes, built classrooms, gave books and many things. The next charity we did was we raised 100,000 for St. Luke's for cancer in Dublin, for them to buy equipment for cancer scanning. The third project we took was to enable young girls to study in Nigeria, and we built a secondary school and donated 50,000 euro to that school. The next one we did was we built an orphanage in Kenya, and we have donated 50,000 to build facilities, classrooms, a community hall in Kenya for this project, and it's working very well. We have then donated 40,000 into the cardiac research in the sudden death in young. We've also given 20,000 to the research in cardiac, and then as late as last month, we have taken 2 streets, two small girls who are 2 sisters who were born on the streets. The mother was born in the street, and have taken them off the streets by the permission from the Kenyan government and by the permission of the mother, and have put them into a care home where they will go to school, and hopefully their life will be a lot better than what it had been for the first 9 years in their lives.
And Oliver, I understand that you train horses in Ballabay.
Oh, indeed I do. I've been training horses down there since 1986. Small establishment, but goes well, and we get a lot of winners. I'm well known for reciting a few poems of poetry and so on. One of them is Ballybay for drinking tea, Monaghan drinks brandy, and Castle Blaney beats them all for eating sugary candy. I give those out when I have a winner and I'm well known for that, but it's all a bit of banter for the punters, and I have to say I don't lose any money. I do it with quite a bit of profit.
On T-shirt, Mr. Andy Kenny.
Who is your sexy daddy? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host tonight, the former Republic of Ireland manager Brian Kerr. Oh, finally put the lights out in the room. Well, the lights have been out on these fellas now for a couple of hours.
It is an affair to study the form. And come in there to the Glencarnate fish and chips on a Monday night. Big insurers and the for the shagging property tax. And already you're full of knowing. Just because your new house is a set of wheels parked outside the front door, you know you're getting all tax. I don't know what John Carr is laughing at. I couldn't hear a word he was saying, his jumper is that loud. But I'm very concerned about.
And this event is to raise fundraising for a scanning machine to through diabetes people lose eyesight, and hopefully this will help the Mater Hospital to help people who needs desperately their eyesight to be saved. Thank you.
Well, thanks very much, Rita,
okay.
And the best of luck tonight.
Thanks, yeah.
I hope you get a few winners.
I'm very sure of that. Yeah.
Where's my box? Absolutely outrageous. Good evening, friends. Just try to stay there. Good evening, friends. Thank you very much. Stop laughing. I'm delighted to be here as the Order of Ireland to celebrate 2 years as the President. Stop it! And what a wonderful year that we have had to Portsmouth. I've had some great memories. My first summer there in Orrisrook Run, and beautiful summery days in July. There I was lying out in the shade of a daffodil. Very dangerous place in the village park when you live next door to all these wild animals. One of my poetic strolls home, I was almost savaged to death by a wild kitten. But of course we look forward to things that we are. Our new relationships are wonderful with United Kingdom. And we look forward to hearing the pitter-patter of tiny feet at Buckingham Palace this year, when I go to visit. Of course, Kate Middleton it was very sad to hear that because of acute morning sickness she ended up on a trip. I thought that's quite ironic, considering that's exactly how she got pregnant in the first place. But finally, as a little farewell message, I am now campaigning as president to remarket Ireland. We are so sick of the old shamrock, it's time to get rid of all that tiddly-twiddly stuff. I think we should be, represented by something that has a more better contribution to society, like the humble dock leaf, for example. Sure, St. Patrick brought the shamrock to the three high kings and showed that the three leaves, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But he also showed that the dock leaf and taught them how to wipe their arses. I think we should have the dock leaf as the symbol of Ireland. If you have any doubt at all about the contribution to society of the dock leaf, you go home tonight and try to wipe your arse with a shamrock.
Well, thanks very much, Oliver, for speaking to us this evening, and the best of luck tonight.
Yeah, and thank you very much for coming along, and it's great. It'll be great for the charity and great for the people of Monaghan to know at least during the bad times we're doing something good for the needy, and that's all that concerns me, that the needy's looked after.